Meetings are trending bigger. One airline's already vaccinated all of its pilots and flight crews. Plus, we've got a big announcement. All this on No Vacancy News today. I'm so glad that you've arrived. I'm Glenn Hausman, and thank you so much for watching. Look, if you like what you see, do us a favor. Please subscribe to No Vacancy News and hit that like button on YouTube. Follow us on LinkedIn and like our page on Facebook. And of course, be sure to subscribe to our weekly newsletter. You wouldn't want to not do that, right? Just text the word hotel to 66866. That's the word hotel to 66866. Today's video is brought to you by our friends over at SkyTouch Technology, and you know them because they're the hospitality industry's most innovative cloud-based property management system. You know, and SkyTouch during this time in COVID, well, they've really impressed me because they've continued investments to reduce the cost of ownership for you out there, the hotelier, while continuing to add powerful features that are going to help make you more efficient in your business. Take, for example, how they've recently redone their housekeeping feature. Guests stay differently. Their needs for housekeeping has changed. So SkyTouch has adapted their system to better reflect how guests want to have housekeeping today. So be sure to check them out at SkyTouch Technology. Thanks for that. Our good friends over at Knowland, well, they've had some good news for hoteliers. Turns out that in January, U.S. monthly meetings and events volume increased 7.3% over the previous month. And these aren't comparisons to last month. It's compared to January 2020, before everything went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs out there. So this means something, right? In January 2021, the average number of attendees was 42 compared to 37 in January 2020, while average space used was up to 1,550 feet from 1,218 feet. All right, who cares about those kind of numbers? But corporate meetings, you know what? They produce most of the activity with 63.7% of total meetings for the month. And I don't know how the good folks over at Knowland do this, but separately, they found month over month this time, the top 5 growth markets were Fort Lauderdale, Dallas, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Washington, and Atlanta. VP of Product Management, Christy Wright over there, said that through the fall, she saw most of the growth limited to secondary and tertiary markets. So to see the top 25 markets enter the fray, well, that's a sign of healthy recovery for the first quarter. Something that we all need, not maybe yet time to exhale and take that sigh of relief that we all need. But listen, things are lining up and heading in the right direction. We all seem to be moving back towards a place of power, back towards a place of success. And generally speaking, anecdotally, what I'm hearing from a lot of people is that meeting business is really going to come roaring back next fall. We've got a lot of things in place that'll make sure that happen. In particular, vaccinations are starting to roll out, not just around this country, but around the world. That brings us to our second story today, because another indication that the world is headed in the right direction comes from Etihad Airways. Now, they're operating pilots and cabin crew, the entire fleet, all of them have been vaccinated against COVID-19. So they're the national airline of the United Arab Emirates, and that's home to cities such as Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And Dubai is, of course, a massive hub for global business travel. So this is more exciting news than it may seem at first blush. But it's great. It might be a smaller airline, but at least the world has seen that entire airline crew could get vaccinated. That'll help cut down on infections and will increase consumer confidence. And isn't that what we really need, of course, right? All right. Attention, everyone out there. We've got a new show. That's right. Every Friday at 5 p.m., we've got Friday Night Audit. It's going to be hosted by myself and my buddy Chris Sullivan, who also handles the Click Conference in Checkout California. You should check out those content too. Now, each week is going to be great. We're doing this a little bit differently. The whole idea of the show here is kind of capture the vibe, what it's like to be at a conference, but not at the conference, but at the bar after the conference. So you come on, we're all going to hang out, we'll interact. You guys will be able to make comments and stuff like that. We'll all have a weekly drink. We're going to tell great stories, hopefully have lots of laughs and have a great time. So please join us for Friday Night Audit wherever you are watching this video now. That's where we're going to be. All right. So our last story is focusing some smart marketing going on right here in my own backyard. All right. Maybe not at the Hausman Pool Club Resort and Smokehouse, but I meant a couple of towns over at the Holiday Inn Express in Stony Brook, Long Island. What they're doing now is they're promoting the indoor pool. They've been at it for a while, renting it out by the hour, renting it out by the day, and also just offering it up as a great angle for a staycation. Now, everybody here in New York is off for President's Week next week, So they've really been pushing that hard. And it got me to thinking, what are some of the great ideas that you're seeing that can help hoteliers in their home communities promote their hotels and all of the other services that they offer? Please let us know by answering in the comment section there right below. Curious to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for being here and watching today's show and making it this far. You are amazing. Now text the word hotel to 6686 to subscribe to our weekly newsletter. Be sure to check out novacancynews.com for all of our news with a little bit different of a twist. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.